Chosen family, tap in with me, tap in with me. Tap in with me. Come on in and tap in with me, chosen family. Let me know who's in here. Let me know who's in here. Let me know who's in here. We want to talk about Alex Grinch's defense. Let's talk about Alex Grinch's defense. Let's talk about Alex Grinch's defense real quick. Let's talk about it. Y'all come on in and tap in with me. Let me know who's there. Corey, what's up with it, brother? Let's talk about it, Big Corey. We got 3 in here. Let's wait for a couple more to get in. Couple more to get in. Flip it to the side. Flip that camera to the side, Corey. Let's talk about it. Come on in. We're going to talk about this Alex Grinch defense. It seems to be... Let me flip it to the side. You want me to flip this camera to the side? It seems to be... We're going to flip it to the side. All right. We got this thing going to the side. I can't see the device like that. Oh, okay. I got you. All right, there we go. All right, man, y'all tap in with me. We want to talk about this Alex Grinch defense real quick. Because it seems to be, even with the media all over, they seem to be trying to be on Alex Grinch's head about what's taking place with this defense. But we want to go over some numbers real quick. We want to go over some actual facts. And we want to talk about it, man. Y'all tap in with me. And let's talk about this real quick. We're going to talk about this Alex Grinch defense real quick. Let's talk about it. Everybody, even in the Oklahoma fans, they in my inbox, they going crazy. Talk about, you're going to have a good offense, but your defense is going to be suspect. So let's talk about it real quick. We're going to talk about this, and I'm going to get out of here. Y'all tap in with me. Let me know who's all there. Let's talk about this Alex Grinch defense. And I need you guys in the comment section to like, share, subscribe. Tell me exactly what you think about this defense. Now, I'm going to read an article to you. And it's from 2019 Oklahoma Wire. You know we got the Trojan Wire. Oklahoma has their wire as well. And we're going to talk about this. Because we're going to come out, we want to know what to expect. What is going to be our real expectations for Alex Grinch defense? You know, you got all these people that are in our comment section. You know, they be all up in our comment section. These Oklahoma fans be all up in our comment section. And the main focus is on the USC defense. We're going to have a good offense, but we're not going to have a defense. Talk back to me in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Now, check this out. I got some numbers from Alex Grinch defense from 2020, 2021, and 2019. We want to examine those numbers, and we want to match those numbers with 2018, 2017, and 2016. Did Oklahoma always have just this so-called horrible defense, or did they always have a great defense and match it up with the defense? Because all these Oklahoma fans be in my inbox and they constantly telling me, oh, this defense. But let's see what you had before that. And let's look at this thing. Some of us is hate from Oklahoma fans, but some is true. All right, Corey. All right. And listen, as Corey said, some of it is hate from Oklahoma fans and some of it is true. And I agree with that. One of my main concerns and one of my main focuses is what are we going to have a defense that's going to be able to compete in the Pac-12? Is USC going to be able to have a defense that's going to compete in the Pac-12? That's my main focus. That was my main concern. Because if we look at the offense, I don't think none of us is worried about that. I don't think nobody on the national landscape of college football is worried about this offense. But the rumor is Lincoln Riley doesn't produce or is not willing to hire, I guess, somebody that they say or suggest that's a top defensive coordinator. Now, do I think he's a top or a level ahead of Todd Orlando? Absolutely. I do think he is, because if you look at Texas and you look at Oklahoma's defense, when Todd Orlando was at Texas and you got Grinch over at Oklahoma, I think some may argue that they're similar, but I think that Grinch, he exceeds more than what Todd Orlando did. And let's take a look at it. Now, do we have to face the same type of caliber of players, the caliber of defenses as Oklahoma did in the Big 12? We could all argue that Oklahoma faced a little bit better offense, than what we're facing right now, even in the Pac-12. Now, I'm not saying our offenses are terrible, but if you look at our schedule, Arizona. If you look at Arizona State, which you could argue this is okay, but Daniels was kind of suspect. He was sometime up, sometime down, sometime almost to the ground. But what do you guys think in the comment section? If we match his defense to a Pac-12 offense, do you think we're going to be successful? Now, in 2000, hit me in the comment section. In 2000, let me go back first though. 2016, Oklahoma averaged 405.92 yards per game. 2017, fight on, Brian. What's up with it, Brian? Fight on, big dog. Listen, in 2017, Oklahoma averaged 394 yards, .93 in 2017. In 2018, 453.79 yards. This is all 2016, 2017, 2018. This is what Oklahoma averaged. So when Alex Grinch came, since everybody want to talk about he's so bad of a coach, everybody want to talk about, I want you guys to remember those numbers. Everybody want to talk about how bad he was. He actually improved Oklahoma's defense. So in 2019, when he came in, it was 256.43 when he came in. Then 2020, it was 350.64 yards per game. And then 2021, it went up about a few yards, 390.85. But if you look at it, his whole tenure at Oklahoma, he did not have, compared to what he was in 2000, compared to what they were in 2016, 17, 18, and all those past 3 years prior to him coming, Alex Grinch improved that defense by 100 yards per game. So listen, why everybody wanna be down on Alex Grinch? I mean, he's actually improved the team. Let's take a look at this article. This is live from the Wire. You guys should be in the comment section. This is live from the Wire right here. It's live from the Wire, Oklahoma Wire. We got the Trojans Wire. This is the Oklahoma Wire. Check this out. It says in recent years, the Oklahoma defense has been the team's Achilles. The exposed defense hindered the Sooners. Now, this is before Alex Grinch came. The exposed defense hindered the Oklahoma Sooners from winning the highest level. Leak and rally, explosive offense consistently, but the team in position to achieve success. But the question mark was the defense. Alex Grinch joined the coaching staff in 2019, changed the defensive culture at OU. He became the defensive coordinator and safeties coach. In the first year in Norman, he revamped the struggling, listen to this, he revamped the struggling 114th ranked defense into the 38th rank in 2020. Is that improvement? So you telling me you went from the 114 to the 38th best ranked team in the country, and you telling me he's not a defensive coordinator? Now, how do you guys think that translates? How do you think that translates? They was terrible, right? Hey, they was terrible, bro. They were terrible before he got in there. We talking about this guy improved. He improved by 100 yards. They were the 114th ranked defense in the country. Now he comes to Oklahoma and actually improved. So how does that translate to us? I think us personally, and we got to look at this. We got to match these things up, piece for piece. Who do we have on defense? I think that we got a much more athletic defense. He will have better talent. Corey, exactly. And that's exactly what we're about to go over. He will have better talent in LA. Listen, I want to talk about, is Alex Grinch going to have better talent this year? Is Alex Grinch going to have better talent this year? And let's look at it. Let's look at the transfer portal pieces that actually came from the defensive perspective. Let's look at it real quick. If we look at it, this is who I got projected starters. You guys hit me in the comment section. This is who I got at projected starters. Hey, Dave, what's up, my man? How you doing, buddy? I want to tell you something, man. We're talking about the defense. All those who are coming in, we talked about what the expectations are, a realistic expectation. And my argument is here today. Fight on, brother. Fight on quick. My argument here is that USC will have a better defense than average. I will just a little bit above average. I'm not going to call them average. I'm going to say a little bit above. And here's my argument why. Because of the transfer portal players that we had came in from a defensive perspective. Let's look at them. Let's look at them real quick. Yeah, this is who my projected starters at defensive end. I'm gonna have Gentry, the Arizona State transfer. I'm gonna have the tackle. I'm gonna have Tui. I'm gonna have Peely. For rush linebacker, I'm gonna have Romello Height. Mike linebacker, I'm gonna have Lee. Chosen 16, what's up, my man? What's up? What's up? We talking about the defense, man. Talk back to me. We talking about the defense. Why they're going to be a little bit above average. And all we need to have, we don't even have to have above average. All we have to have is an average defense to make it. We're going to project, we are going to project to have at least 40 plus points a game. Hit me in the comment section. Tell me what you think. How many points per game do you think the USC Trojans is going to have? How many points do you think we are projected to have this year? So listen, for my Mike linebacker, I'm going to have Sean Lee, which is a transfer portal. And by the way, Romello Height was a transfer portal guy. These are impact guys. Man, 3-4. What's up, my brother? Gentry is a transfer portal guy. All these guys, you look at Lee, you look at Gentry. These are not defensive players that we had last year. We cannot go by a 4-18. These are not players that we had. These are players that came and made impact on their teams, and now they switched over. Travis, what's up, my man? As long as it doesn't rotate every other play, you will be good. He will keep rotating. Right. As long as it doesn't rotate every other play. Listen, I think our starters that we got, Gentry is a freshman All-American. Sean Lee is the man. He was the man he started for Alabama as a freshman. He got hurt. Then he didn't play a whole lot last year. But the guy started as a freshman. Sean Lee is a go-time type of Mike linebacker. Sean Lee is going to get it done. This is why I'm telling you. Guys, listen to me. I think we're going to have, I'm not saying we're going to be a super D, but I think we're going to have above average defense. I think we're going to have above average defense, and it's based on the players that we had. So you look at Gentry, freshman All-American. I want us to wipe the whole defense from last year out of the play. College football, Jonathan Lewis. What's up, my man? You interested to see how Grinch's defense look? Hey, Jonathan, this is what we talking about, my man. And look, me and Jonathan on college football here, me and him going to do a collaboration, and it's coming soon. But check this out. Listen, this is what we're looking at. College football with Jonathan Lewis. Go look at him. We're gonna have some stuff going on. I think he's a Bama fan, but he has a station that he's doing this thing. But check this out. Mike linebacker Sean Lee, who was a freshman starter, he's now a starter. He started at linebacker as a freshman at Alabama. He's now gonna start here. Like I said, he got hurt. His second year, so he didn't play. But his freshman year, he started at Alabama. Romello Height he got hurt as well. Projected at Auburn to do his thing, but he got hurt as well. But we now have him in here. So he's going to be our rush in. Gentry, the freshman All-American, which is a defensive end at Arizona State, we now have him in. So these are now 3 power plays, right? These are now 3 power plays. And let's look at the cornerback. You got Blackman that came from Colorado, who I'm projecting him to start at one corner. Then I'm going to have Joshua Jackson at another corner. Blackman he's a senior, he's a veteran. Sean Lee is underrated linebacker. Yeah, you absolutely, man. He's injured, push him out of the rotation. Absolutely. And you look at other Alabama, yeah, that's right, you're an Alabama guy. You look at other Alabama podcasts, they'll tell you the guy played, he did his thing, and so he's very underrated. He's a stocky guy. He's a shorter stature, 6 feet, 240, but the guy lateral movement, sideline to sideline, he's the captain of a defense, and I'm expecting him to do some big things. And so you look at now, you go back to our cornerback position, and you look at Blackman, who's a heck of a, go look at some film on Blackman, Mekhi Blackman. He's a heck of a player. I'm putting him at cornerback, and for you guys that are Trojan fans, you guys know Joshua Jackson, this guy has really came on as a cornerback, and I'm telling you right now, That guy right there shows some major potential of being something special at the cornerback position. Like, share, subscribe, USCJ32. You guys continue to hit me in the comment section. Even as we look at this, let's look at our safety position. Brian, you got Jackson start. Well, the thing with Damani is, Brian, the thing with Damani, I'm not starting nobody. I wouldn't even start. I won't say Mekhi Blackman, but the thing with Damani is, I'm not sure how he's going to progress with that injury. I mean, because he won the state championship with the 100-meter dash. Man, that guy be blazing. So I'm putting Damani over everybody, but they are called Sooners because they lead the games. David, they call Sooners because they lead the game sooner. All right. Hey, look, check it out. Damani Jackson, man, to me, Damani Jackson is the best athlete, period, on the whole Trojan roster, my opinion. But I want to see how he actually recovers from his injury. But if he's fully recovered, I'm going to tell you right now, I'll put Blackman. But because if you guys seen with Damani Jackson, when he went down to that school in Texas and just absolutely, he jumped that ball, man. Ran. I mean, it was unbelievable. That team was ranked high in Texas. Those schools in Texas that he played, the school is erased from my memory right now. But that school that they played in Texas, the same school that Relief Brown broke for like 70 yards. Man, Damani Jackson broke that route, man, jumped that route, and man, with a pick six. And you showed some breakaway natural ability to be able to read coverages and read plays. I mean, it was unbelievable. Travis, what's up, my brother? That's cool. Yeah, man, that is cold, man. The Oklahoma's lead sooner. But listen, so this is who I got. You guys tell me in the comment section. I don't think, if you look at the defense, if you really just, I think a lot of people, they have it in their mind that it's from last year. Everything went from last year, and so this is the defense that's going to be. But we talk about major players that are now here, that are participating, that are active on the roster, and these guys are. Corey Foreman, listen, I think Corey Foreman with the addition of Gentry and with the addition of Remilio Height, my personal opinion, you guys hit me in the comment section. I think that's going to move Corey Foreman back to the number twos. I'm sorry to tell you that. I like him. I love him. His stature. I love his ability. I love his potential. But do I see Corey Foreman starting right now over Gentry, who was a proven? Him and Corey Foreman were both freshman All-American last year. And Gentry got it done. Corey Foreman did. Now, do I attribute that? Do I put some of that on the coaching staff? Absolutely. For being underdeveloped? Absolutely. So now that he's here, I feel like he's going to get developed, and I feel like, Dave, yeah, I feel like Corey Foreman's going to have the opportunity to make some things happen. These portal guys are going to be hungry. Man, listen, I'm telling you, these portal guys, like Blackman, like Lee, they are absolutely going to be hungry. They're absolutely Blackman is playing to go to the league. This guy's a senior. He's playing to go in the league. And if you look at his play at Colorado, this guy was a major impact player. This guy made plays. So listen, he's just one of the two that we got. Of course, we got Brandon Rice that came from Colorado as well. But those two players that we got from Colorado are absolutely game changers. So look, as it relates to Corey Foreman again, I just don't think that the guy has been developed. And so as a result, he's learning. I think he's making progress. And Leonard Williams didn't come on the sideline during spring game. Corey should be blamed. I think everybody should blame Hilton. All these guys, man. Thank God, Amon Brown. Brian, it depends on where. Hey, all these guys. You look at all these guys that came under. I mean, if you look at, you had Hunter Echols. All these guys that we had. I mean, you had all these major. Even look at Elijah Watson that just transferred. All these guys that had so much potential. These guys were 4 or 5 stars. Listen, I need you guys to hit me in the comment section because I do got a little bit of concern. I want to know, I don't want these two players that I'm about to name to get discouraged. Yeah. Hey, David, he was an SEC player. Hilton was an SEC player. USC is getting a Pac-12 All-Star team. Listen, they do have a Pac-12 All-Star team. Listen, I want to know in the comment section, these two players I'm about to name, Jonathan, I'm doing a recruiting video on Malachi Nelson. Hey, go to College Football Nation with Jonathan and check him out. He has a station. He's doing his thing. Me and College Football, Jonathan Lewis, Me and him are going to do a collaboration together, but he's going to do a video on our incoming quarterback for next year, Malachi Nelson. Check him out. And look, these two players, Rajon Davis, Julian Simon, and I will say that even the other Auburn transfer, Chris Thompson Jr., I don't want these guys to get discouraged, but I need you guys to hit me in the comment section. Where you guys think these guys are going to fit? Where do you see them? I mean, right now, I got them as backup. And let me tell you something, man. I named the starters. The Mike linebacker and the Will linebacker is going to be Sean Lee and Randall Gopher. But let me tell you something. I'm almost willing to, the jury's still out. Randall Gopher can get pulled at any moment. Tell me in the comment section what you think. Like, share, subscribe. If he's not getting it done, tell me in the comment section. I like Randall Gopher. Matter of fact, my homeboy, he trained his brother when he was at UCLA. So listen, tell me in the comment section, what do you guys think? Do you guys think, well, they can't get discouraged, it's competition. Yeah, it's competition, but we got some big names. You know, I just want to make sure, you know, Rajon Davis was committed to LSU. You guys do remember that. Rajon Davis was committed to LSU. That guy was a big time, and if you look when he was at Modern Day, he was a big time playmaker. He had, I mean, his lateral movement, and if you look at even in the spring, everybody was raving on Rajon Davis defensively. Everybody was raving on Rajon Davis. Everybody said that Rajon Davis had some great things going on with his ability. So listen, I mean, you guys have the same talent or better talent than OU did, plus the coach personally best. Yeah, absolutely. I'm telling you. The talent that we got now from the transfer portal, we're better. It's going to be a long season. If the offense can blow teams out early, Brian, that's right, there will be plenty of playing time for that. Right. And I agree. And a lot of development, Brian, I agree with you. A lot of development comes, especially when you start blowing teams out. So I agree with that. And this is what I want guys to know. Championship teams sacrifice. Championship teams, they don't look at a second string spot, or they shouldn't. You look at how Nick Saban is doing it. Let's just use St. Nick. They call him St. Nick. But let's look at how St. Nick is doing it. He puts in these guys' mind that, look, even if you're second string, even if you're third string, your opportunity is going to come. Your chance is going to come. So everybody, I think this is part of the culture change. I think this is part of the mentality change, because you know as well as I know, we had all these prima donna, these guys that just thought they were, you know, I'm not knocking these guys, but you look at players like Chris Steele. You look at Isaac Taylor Stewart. Oh, these guys were highly, Chris Steele went to Florida first, right? Chris Steele went to Florida first. But these guys, and then he came back. But these guys were highly recruited players, but these guys did not get the job done, bro. These guys did not get the job done. It was so many blown coverage, and it was just that nonchalant attitude, you know, after a player blows the coverage, and then you walk back to the sideline like everything is just cool. No, it's not cool. It's a culture change that needed to take place. And I think now that if you are in the second string position, I think the culture change is coming to where it's here to where it's okay. It's okay to say, hey, I'm second string. I don't have to start, because it's all going to be contributing to the team. Even if a player doesn't get hurt, you are going to come in. You are going to come in and get an opportunity to make some plays. Like, share, subscribe. Hit me on in the comment section. USCJ32. On Instagram, USCJ32. So listen, man, I told you guys yesterday I'm coming live. I wanted to come live. I wanted to come get it in real quick because, you know, we got some defensive things going on. And I think a lot of people are worried about our defense. But listen to me. Remember this day. USC is going to the Pac-12 back. Hey, SC experience, absolutely, man. I believe that we're going to the Pac-12 championship. I believe, and I told you guys, this is the only concern that I had. Only concern I had was Utah. But I think if we stay healthy, I think, Brian, you told me this a while back in the comment section. If we stay healthy, I think that we're going to be okay. I think we can get past. That's going to be our toughest game, period, on the whole schedule, Utah. I think it's going to be easier than Notre Dame at home. Utah is going to be, and the reason I said Utah is going to be the toughest game is because of the climate. It's because of the, you know, the altitude. It's going to be cold. It's a night game. I plan on going to that game too. Listen, it's going to be cold. It's going to be a night game. And the altitude, you guys, anybody, I told you guys in a couple of videos, I used to live in Vegas. Vegas has that same type of, you guys ever been out there trying to work out? Man, it's hard to breathe out there, man. So some of those players that come from the South, such as Remilio Heights, such as Sean Lee, some of those guys, man, it's just a different type of breathing. It's just a different type of air. And my main concern is those guys don't lose a lot of wind and get tired quickly, because it's different out there. If you guys know what I'm talking about, those who've been out there, like, share, subscribe, USCJ32, hit me on Instagram. So listen, man, we about to wrap it up, man. I just wanted to come do a quick 25-minute, 30-minute live real quick. Hit me. You guys got any questions? Hit me with it right now. Any questions? We about to close it down. We about to shut it down. This is my live for the day. USC defense is going to be better than average. USCJ is calling it right now. I'm calling it. I'm not saying a lot better. I'm saying they're going to be a little bit better, above average, based on the transfer portal players we got. Manning was coaching out position with OU. He was coaching secondary guys, secondary. Manning is coaching linebacker. Correct. Okay. So Manning, what he's doing now is the correct position with coaching the linebackers. Hey, I'm good with that. I don't care what position he coached. I just want them guys to get better. You know what I'm saying? I just want the coaches to motivate these guys. And let me tell you, I love what I've seen from the defensive tackle coach that came over from Michigan. What he said about our defensive tackle players. We got some good guys. We got some guys that's ready to make it happen. And what other guys actually know better than guy that just had those players drafted first round? Hutchinson. You look at those guys. He has some beats, so he knows talent. He knows the talent. So listen, I'm about to shut this thing down. Like, share, subscribe. USC is getting back to having dog mentality. Absolutely. Arthur, amen. Hey, look, block any news from Jordan. No news from Jordan Addison, man. No news. And listen, man, you guys, I don't know if you've seen it yesterday, but the NCAA has actually in place, and they're getting ready. I don't understand. Can you guys hit me in the comment section? What does Jordan Addison think? You a huge Sooner fan, love some of your take. Hey, Sooner fan, man, we appreciate you, man. Hey, we don't have no beef with you. We never had no beef with you. We can't understand why all the beef was with us. We want to reconcile our differences, Sooner fan. We don't have no problem with you, but everybody, all the Sooner fans be coming at us, man, sideways. So we don't, when sometimes they come at us sideways, man, we tend to come back. But look, it's all love, man. It's all love, and we wish you the best success. I think your quarterback is a superstar. I'm excited to see USC back. Hey, we all excited. Block, do you think we're gonna? Man, hey, I was just informed, Block. I was just informed, Jermaine Lowe, and this could not be the case. The Arizona State transfer, I want to get him, but I was informed that the guy doesn't meet our grade requirements over at USC. So, I would think he would come because his linebacker came, but because of that, I don't think he's coming, man. I don't think he's coming, but we'll see. I hope that's not true, man, because, USC has certain standards that you got to meet in order to get in there, man. So listen, man. Mark Williams, true that, Arthur, yes. Do you think? Yeah, man. So you guys tell me what you think, man. Tell me what you guys think as far as Lowe. I think that, he may be going somewhere else, and I've seen his top 4 schools. He had Texas, Texas Tech, Tennessee. He had 4 schools, Oregon. I hope he don't go to Oregon though. But I hope he go outside the conference if he goes somewhere, unless he comes to USC. So listen, man, I'm about to get out of here. Any more questions before we tap out of here, man? I appreciate you guys tapping in with me, man. This is Tap In Tuesday, man. That's what we're gonna call this thing, man. But I appreciate you guys tapping in with me, man. It's no update as far as Jordan Addison, man. And listen, I don't understand too. Coach had to make the move. I'm a former college athlete. Totally understand. Listen, I appreciate that, T-Jack. Listen, let me get before I get out of here. I don't understand what Travis. He's crazy. Student fans must want to see Caleb great. Hey, look. Check this out. I don't understand, Jordan Addison. Like, are your people informing you of what's taking place right now? Are you not seeing the NCAA is cracking down? It's coming out on the news every day. What's your season prediction? Man, I did a video, Block. I did a video, man. If we do it game by game, I just, man, I think we're gonna go undefeated, man. I know that sounds crazy, but listen, I'm doing it based on the athletes. I'm doing it based on what we have, and I think Utah is a 50-50 game. That's what Utah's a 50-50 game, and because we got Caleb Williams, because we got our transfer portal, I'm just gonna give us the edge. But I really think that any other transfers you have an eye on, man, it's no other transfers. I mean, it's a couple that I was very high on, such as the North Texas brothers. They ended up going to UCLA. Those linebackers. I mean, it was some other guys, man, that we stay healthy. Yeah, that's right. Some other guys that we had transferred. But I think that, and I don't know. I guess the Oklahoma receiver. I wasn't so high on getting another receiver, but unless it was Addison, because if you're not better than Addison, our receivers that we got right now are pretty legit, man. I think it's gonna be a time right now just fighting with those guys. But as far as other transfers, absolutely, it's the Tennessee old lineman, and it's an Oregon lineman. Both of those are big guys. One of them is like a 6'7" frame. Those two offensive linemen, I want to get those guys just for some depth purposes. I want to get those guys in out of the transfer portal. Yes, it is. It's a couple guys that I do want to get. Want us to get is those two offensive linemen, and maybe a couple of safety cornerback. But we do have an Ohio State guy, and I just really think we're gonna be good, man. I think we're gonna be better. Like I even read an article today where it talked about the morale of USC. It's just Lincoln Riley has just totally lifted. I just think this is a different team. We can't go by what we seen yesterday. But listen, I got to get out of here. Like, share, subscribe. USCJ32, man. I need you guys to keep fighting on, man. Good looking out. I appreciate you guys coming in, tapping in with me. I'm going to put out another one, or I might go live this week, man. Hey, you guys fight on. Fight on.